Hello everybody, hello Ninja, hello Bendu, hello Kohai, hello everyone else looking deep and dark in the shadows. I hope you all having an amazing time. Who's ready to solve some cases? That's right, I am. We're gonna be quickly going through and wrapping up a whole bunch of other stuff. We're gonna do a whole bunch of cases. That's right, chat. Oh ho ho ho! The magical mushroom that's gonna be going. Hey, that's a criminal act. You should get arrested, and then everyone will get, and then the dude will actually be arrested. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. I think you got me. I think you got me there, Kohai. I think you do indeed. In fact, actually got me there. God damn. God damn. Right, because Kohai doesn't have the thing. They can't, Kohai can't give... Wait, does Bonk? Have I set up Bonk with the Bonk? I know this gives me head pat. I know the actual emote itself does actually give me a quick little head pat. Yeah, that's what it read. That's right, Chad. It does. I have set that up. I have set that up so well. You can in fact give me head pats by just typing in the head pat emoji in the thing. Repairs. Oh ho! I got beaten by death. Bitty bada bitty bada ba bada bada ba bitty bada. Happy New Year's, everyone. Happy New Year's, Kohai. Happy New Year's to everyone else like a deep and dark in the shadows. I really hope you all having an amazing time. You're vibing, you're thriving, and you are conniving. I really hope you are. I unfortunately can't make that thing because it's on Saturday at 7 a.m. and I'm sad because I want to see them. I don't get to see them because they always stream on days I have work, or I'm just really bad. Wait, Ibbity my jag. That's not what I'm playing today. I have made sure of that. I've made sure that I'm, in fact, actually just straight up not streaming. That I said I am. I said I'm not. Sweet objection. Yep, that's right, chat. That's right. Sweet jibbity my jag. Sweet jibbity my jag. Liberty needs your help. No. Are you poking my nose? Are you booping me? No, you're picking my nose. Ninja, you're picking my nose. Because of the extra little thing, it doesn't actually, because there's extra little writing attached to that one whenever you get them edited. It doesn't quite do it.
Well, I'm a mushroom.
I'm a mushroom. Well, soon to be, I'm a lawyer. But how is everyone's New Year's Eve? How's everyone's time? It's not quite New Year's for Kohai now, is it? No. Then again, it could be. There is some, well, actually, no, it would have only just ticked over in some places in Europe right now. Boops, then. You can boop me. You can indeed boop me. Boop, 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 boop. Yes. So today we're going to be just vibing, thriving, and conniving with a little bit of Ace Attorney. I enjoy the Ace Attorney games. I only have, like, well, outside of like the investigations and the Leighton game, I've completed them all. I've only need to complete the investigations game, and I'll probably be playing those throughout, probably later this year. We're also going to be trying, I still have yet to think of any goals. I'm thinking of like the nice classic standards. I've learned that like maybe getting some average viewer things, that can be a little bit hard. And I was like, I don't know necessarily. I think a big thing I really want to try, I'm getting booped. I'm getting booped. Oh God, you might not want to spam it because I think it's like struggling. I think it was struggling a little bit. Yeah, I'm thinking like the classic. Like I want to do some more like donathon type things, but with like maybe more charity orientated. I should reach out to someone who knows what the fuck they're doing with those. Like maybe like just a little bit more like, just so I could feel like, oh yeah, I'm doing some charity events and type things. Maybe not the like, just like ones I've organized myself rather than doing the big group type things. Just for myself, just be like, hey, this week, this one maybe like 4 times throughout the year, one in summer, one in winter, one in spring, and one in autumn. I think it's something along those lines. Just something along those lines might be a little bit fun to try and do. Sweet jibbity my jig. Yeah, just something, just on the weekend, maybe for like 24 hours, maybe for like a weekend, like I stream for like 12 hours a day, and then I get people to donate to those things instead, and see if they any amount of money works. Any amount of money works. That's right. I'm thinking something along those lines, but also like, just increase like get 2,000 viewers, get 2,000 followers in on Twitch, and like maybe getting something like maybe 8 try. I'm on like halfway through 5,000, so I'm thinking like 8,000 might be a good thing to try and get. That's a lot and bigger than I thought, but so 7,000 to me is definitely doable. So we'll aim for 7,000 on YouTube. We'll aim for 7,000 people on YouTube, unless it's 7,000 people on YouTube, finishing off YouTube partner, and the final thing, which is only like 8 hours. If anyone wants to help with that, is like, there's a last little bit. Come we spend time with me, shit. Yeah, come spend time with me, just vibe, thrive, and connive. Really, there's no big plan. The only plan for today is, first and foremost, I've got like a little bit of dinner with my dad later on, first dinner of the year. And then after that, we're gonna be, and then I'm probably gonna be, it's at around 8:30 or so. I'm going to be playing Coffin of Andy and Lele with Red Vamy. They're amazing. And we're going to be playing it with them. And that will be kind of interesting, because I have no control. I'm not going to have any control over that game. I'm going to have actually 0 control over that game. And so it's like, I better quickly click on this rather than have this. We got Ace Attorney Trilogy. Then we have Ace Attorney Trilogy. But yep, it's been a while. It's been approximately, like, roughly about 12 hours since I went to bed last. That's right. We're gonna go 43. So we'll save here. We're on the trial nowadays there, chat. Oh. May 11th, 9:40 a.m. High Court of Kurain. Accused lobby. I didn't find any conclusive evidence yesterday, but if I can figure out Lady Kira's motive for threatening the High Priest, then maybe. Nick, today, well, don't look so down. I'm gonna defend you with everything I've got. You would do well to cease this insanity immediately while you still can. As I said yesterday, I'm going to defend my client in court. Well, know this, you shall not witness a miracle of the sort the last time. The moment she is found guilty, you two will be found guilty for abetting the accused. I never claimed to be a miracle maker, but I am good at discovering the truth. Oh shit! And unlike miracles, the truth is always waiting to be found. The truth, you say? Humph. Then it seems you have chosen your fate. I shall be... This shall be your very last trial. Nick! I'm gonna prove you innocent, Maya. You'll see. After all, you have to introduce the plumed Punisher warrior of Neon Realm to the folks back home, right? The plumed Punisher of... Right! I may be the defendant this time. But I'll be by your side like always, Nick. So thanks, Maya. This place is tough on lawyers. I need all the help I can get. Plus, it's always good to have you on the team. Hell yeah! Well, it's time. Let's go. Let's go! Hello. May 11th, High Court of Korean. Oh boy, chat! We're gonna be kicking some ass and kicking some ass and chewing bubblegum. And guess what, chat? I'm gonna... Let the trial of Maya Fey begin! The defense is ready, Your Honor. Quiet, can't you see Prosecutor Katamahi is absorbed in silent prayer? Great, Bailey, and the judge is already mad at me. Oh no, what you getting blamed for? Murder! Murder, Kohai! Kohai! Kohai, it's murder. Whenever is it not murder with Maya Fey? That's the question. Oh, Maya's been convicted, charged for something? Oh, what is it? Probably murder. He's very devout for a prosecutor. The accused standing over there. Oh, well, Your Majesty. In addition, she's also my assistant. That's right, Hat. The accused is your assistant, you say? Very well, then. A criminal doesn't indeed make a fitting partner to a lawyer with a defiled soul. That was very nice. Yeah, well, bad-mouthing lawyers seems to be a custom of sorts in here, crying. Ha! 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 Well, yes. I must say, I'm still surprised you're still here and crying, Mr. Wright. Even more to find you're in the Hall of Justice once more. I cannot fathom why you're willing to risk your life in yet another trial. The answer is simple. I'm a lawyer, and this is what lawyers do. Although, to be frank, I'd rather be anywhere else but here right now. That's, I mean, pretty valid. Such foolishness. Prosecutor Salmahi, are you ready to begin now? Yes, Your Majesty, the prosecution is ready. Let us begin without further delay. But first, I promise you both this. I will cast your wicked souls into the fires of hell. I'm going to be putting it this way. He is a pretty shit prosecutor. He random bullshit go. That's essentially how you win most of these cases. But out of all, like, the previous game's prosecutors, Edgeworth, Von Karma, Godot, even Gavin, who I hated the fucking his guts, and especially Blackwell, this man lacks actual experience. He lacks actual experience, and yet he's treated like some sort of god. He's not treated like a Protestant. He's been, like, just standing here looking pretty, and in personal opinion, his eyes just don't do it for me. Splendid. Nothing less so you, Prosecutor Sadamahi. Save the victim's soul, Prosecutor Sadamahi. Punish the wicked lawyer. I think I'll pass on the whole fire and brimstone thing. But I'm not surprised at your words and stance, considering what Apollo told me about you. Oh, so it was you who instilled that putrid loyalty guile within him. Putrid, what the fuck? Yeah, see, he's actually just needlessly insulting. And not even in, like, the fun where he just hates Phoenix Wright. He just hates, like, lawyers. He hates people that make him do his job. He comes across as the most lazy lawyer. Lazy prosecutor, because he's like, oh, you're making me do your job? My job? Oh! Your pitiful soul shall good. But it won't be people say I never know when to give up. Never smile? A little. Feels like ages since we stood side by side in court. Too bad I'm the defendant. You're always the defendant! Don't worry. We haven't lost a case together yet. You're right. Let's give this everything we've got, Nick. Now then, Prosecutor Samahi, would you please examine the case at hand? Yes, Your Honor. My FA has been charged with the crime of murder. The victim, heinous crime, trust in me. Purification ritual when he was brutally slain. Cause of death. Victim's autopsy report. He was stabbed. Cause of death was blood loss from the stab wound delivered to the abdomen. The murder weapon was likely the warbird dagger, which is used in the Wright. However, the weapon is yet to be found through the scene, and it was thoroughly searched. It was found yesterday. The Holy Mother's wrath shall be most severe. Took place at the higher purification ritual. The accused had donned Lady Kira's sacred robes, and the victim was there to offer prayers as the high priest of Koreanism. During the riot, were the only two at the inner sanctum. Therefore, the only person who could have slain the victim was my FA. Except for the fact you had a goddamn motherfucker, and must say caused a great deal of suspicion on the accused. And now then, allow me to submit diagram. The evidence is photo. Koreanism. Slaying a priest is a sin most will grave and deceitful shall be plunged in the lowest depths of hell, the hole of trickery. Treachery or trickery? Okay, there shall be tickled for without end for 500 million years. Oh boy, chat! Tickled for 500 million years! That's a terrible fate. Let's go 500 million years of tickling. Where's the hell of back pain? I don't remember killing anyone, and I don't have that dagger or anything. And she had no reputation. More importantly, she had no motivation. Yes, but also, let's put it this way. Thought you might say that. Nevertheless, where the meaning of the powerful lawyers is utterly ineffectual here in the Hall of Justice. For all shall be made by Rafa Padme Kurain's light insights. Okay, we got to tear apart. We get to tear down this child's self-confidence. Let's go. Tearing down child's self-confidence. Let's do that now. Yeah. Tear down their self-confidence. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, it's Princess Rifa. Glory to the Holy Mother for this blessed day. Popular as ever, I see. Rest of good people of Kurain. They shall not escape their freedom expressed today. May the Holy Mother grant us her divine favor. Dihara Kurain. Dihara Kurain. Ooh, Dihara. She sure looks pleased with herself, especially for someone who didn't know Freedom Express what a Freedom Express was until yesterday. Stuck to my face, bobbed head. No, thank you for benevolence. Divine Samus, please. Did we get to see them dance? Let's go.
Oh, Holy Mother, we hold this divination seance in your name. Let the eyes of everyone here be clear.
Oh my god, it's got voice acting every so often.
Oh, dance of devotion, guide the victim's soul to me, so that we may receive their final memories in the pool of souls.
Okay. I'm also realizing something. Udihara Kurain. Udi. Oh, we do get to watch it. Hooray! I mean, I can skip this. Chat, do you want to see this, or do you just want to... I think they just wanted to really... They kind of made it just seem like they wanted to give her an idol dance, but they didn't want to... They just... That, honestly, is what it feels like. That's honestly actually what it feels. We gotta save Maya for the sake of I'll be your guide. Chad, if you call your child... If you're a guide, and if... Let me reorganize my thoughts. The child's name was I'll be your guide. I'll be your guide. You're kind of setting him up to be like, oh, I am your guide. I am everyone's guide. What? Happy New Year, Dean. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yeah, it's going good. Oh boy. Blasphemy. Okay. Their kind of case was... Uh-huh. Wind. Incense. Footsteps. Pain. Wind, incense, footsteps. The victim's Mitama has spoken that a fan seance ritual is complete. But can you
Maya, can you please stop getting accused of murder?
Nah, she's just addicted to it. Couldn't be clearer of foul defense. The accused donned the sacred robes and then attacked the victim. Oh, how terrible it must have been. Lady Kira lit against the dim lantern. The sense of incense growing more potent as she draws near. Uh-huh. We'll just quickly go and grab everything. I'm working on it. That couldn't have been any clearer. Looks like I'm in an uphill battle again. Uh-huh. Alright. Transformation, right. The high priest read the scripture while the don's robe was same thing. Rite of water. Kiara enters the spring and purifies her along with her dagger. Rite of fire. The priestess circles the sacred flames in order to purify her soul. During the transformation rite, stand in front of the spring. Therefore, the accused must have attacked him from the direction of the broken lantern. Well, do you object, Bobhead? Of course, because I know my client is innocent. Let's go! Innocent, let's see if you truly managed. Pull escape with LB. You intend to find faults yet again? We're seeing layers of Polkun creatures indeed. Look at that Polkun. What exactly is a Polkun? Someone who's a real piece of work, so to speak. It's a cunt! Uh-huh. Still bobbed head. Alright, let's go. Insight. The victim commenced the purification rite by bowing towards the lanterns. The first part suddenly lowers his head to the suture. He had the accused's footsteps smelt her incense-laden robes. Then the victim felt an intense stabbing pain. I mean, he could have been stabbed, blood spilled over the water, vision dimmed, passed over the world. But he already... Okay, shows what Priest and Maya were during the thing, dressed in sacred robes. Brutal savage could not have been clearer. Yes, plain for all to see. No, that wasn't me. The drowsiness came over me. Didn't even get a chance to put on the robes. Your statement accused our ties cannot waste. Oh. Contradictions last time. Incense footsteps include all 5 senses. So green is footsteps. Smell look to me. Okay. The sensations themselves are never wrong, only their interpretation. When I've tried to put out the mistakes... Oh, okay, you got it. Find them at this time, too. Let's check. Just in case. Okay, R&M. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. We commence by bowing to the lanterns. Reading a sutra. You only bowed to 2. And reading a sutra. Nothing's wrong with that part. Wind. Wind. Footsteps, 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 pain. Okay. First part. At the first part, he lowered the sutra suddenly. Okay. As the first part, suddenly he heard the accused approaching footsteps. That's when was stabbed. B is real. Load the sutra suddenly. And smelled it. Okay. Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward.
Objection!
Is this it? And consistency, inconsistent? I think not. Okay. Jeez, okay. Intensity of those stations is changing too, right? Okay. It changes that occur when they should. Compare the vision to the insight. Okay, In his mouth, her approaching footsteps. B. Okay. I guess.
Objection!
Is it this one? The victim's on the approaching footsteps? Did he really? No, it's not. Because there's something strange about those footsteps. Oh, strange. Explain yourself. They don't get louder. They're not getting any louder. The scent grows stronger as the accused approaches, but neither does the footsteps. The sound of footsteps would have grown louder as the smell of incense increases. Ah! Makes perfect sense. How can this be explained? Well... She's just a child. As they say, even a future alone will turn. He's not exactly singing praises, that's for sure. Can I just count solely on the count source? Benevolence? Perhaps you must listen more carefully about the other mantra. That appears so. I find the sensation. I can more accurately gauge sensations by deepening my communication with the VTuber. I didn't know that. Why isn't this by refining the sensation, clearer picture? Oh, Holy Mother. I beseech you, respond to my call. Bells. Change into bells. What could this mean? Bells. Imne's bells. Oh. Well, there you have it. Own footsteps. Then that means the footsteps belong to the victim himself. Was moving, not the accused. Victim was the one who went running towards the broken lantern from the spring. Far Cry would have had us to believe. I mean, okay. Would have approached the accused. Maybe he was trying to defend himself. Please explain. He could have threatened dagger, standing there with a dagger. He had thought overpower her before she attacked. In that case, it's defense. Silly voices. By this. Okay, he's got it. He's inexcusable. Calm yourself, your benevolence. Is there, we care to say? Even the enemy was moved, not to negate the accused to crimes. What do you mean? The accused was likely waiting for... Oh, as he neared, she plunged the dagger to him, simple as that. It doesn't change much, does it? In fact, Insight revised. Fight off from a broken lantern. Oh, come on here. Find her vision. Something else might have changed because of that refinement. Okay. So therefore, this chat bugged out. Oh, did. Give me a moment, chat. I don't know why this suddenly... I think my connection to Twitch is just a little fucked up. Yeah, no, I can't actually read your chat at the moment, chat. Just... Okay, so they both appeared. So this is now what I'm gonna have to use for that, because apparently my connection to the Twitch thing is a little fucked up. So if there's any talking, I can't actually see it for the moment. Bow the head reading the sutra. Wind. Bells, 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 bells. Pain. Rushed the accused. Okay. It's gonna have something to do with the fact... Where? Billy butter, bitty butter. Huh. There's... I believe this is when he was stabbed. Okay. Bells, bells, bells. Bells, bells, bells. He rushed the accused and tried to fight her off with a broken lantern and fight her off by the broken lantern. What's the court record do? Okay, so purification room held by well adorns the rose, which have been purified by the incense. Okay, give me a moment, chat. We gotta quickly open up chat. See if that works now. Otherwise, I'm kind of stuck a little bit. Yeah, I'm still kind of stuck. It's having a little bit of issues connecting with chat. That's odd. By the broken lantern. B refute. Okay. By bowing to the lanterns. And reading a sutra. He only bows to one sutra. And then, well, the thing to point out is we don't hear Russia accused by the broken lantern. Unless it's broken there too. Is it broken there? There we go.
Objection!
The water part there makes no sense. The water part makes no sense. Ah, bug up. Ah, fuck. Why am I... Okay, they said now know where the water is, but I skipped a lot of dialogue there and I just didn't... How do we know where it's supposed to be? That's easy. Very clear, and maybe would adhere to them. Oh, that's strange. Right, care to explain? Yes. Sound of victim footprints. Sound of bells changed from the sound of water at one point. What's it? What's that? It's simple. Must have stepped in some water. Oh. And the only source of water is the spring. And therein lies the contradiction. What contradiction? I believe this should stand out. The victim stood his back right. Accused stood in front of him. Moved into the spring. Well, Luca, that's absurd. That means the accused location differs from a benevolent insights indicate. Oh, Then where do you pose once you don the lady's robe? Based on...
Take that.
Until the moment, we all assumed that the abbot and me were standing where they were supposed to be. In short, the victim should have been standing on his back, the thing, but couldn't have stepped into the fireplace. And actually been standing in the water, their positions would have been completely reversed. Shows where they were actually were. What's going on here? Were you really standing in the spring? I'm sorry, but I barely remember anything about the rite. The High Priest, what's going on? Is that even possible? Does not overturn my insights. It doesn't? So what? So what? Conversely, what in that position different from what rather curious? What does that change? It certainly does not erase the accused's brutal crime. Yes, you have a point there. Lawyers are all absurd breeds. Nevertheless, thinking ahead, you cling to the first incident. And what lawyers are all about. Yeah. Oh my. Where in the world where would I be without your brutally frank commentary right now? Yeah. This contradiction suddenly doesn't feel right. Must amend the insight now with the new truth. Insight revised. Oh, the chat's just broken and I'm gonna have to constantly refresh it. I guess we're just gonna sit here for now, but mix it up services. It doesn't look like I'm dropping any frames. Am I dropping any frames? Am I? Am I, chat? Am I dropping frames? I don't know. The contradiction is no more. Save yourself now, right? Nick, your magistrate, they may have raised a trivial objection, but our benevolence insights have been rather... have no further inadequacies of any kind. Wait a second, but there is another contradiction. And pray, still, wretched beast. Please tell me. Sorry, but I really don't. That alone may cause a new discrepancy. Spring. What confirms about where and me were standing. Nah. Commands bound to lanterns. First part of the sutra lowered. Spring side lantern. Fast forward. Fast forward. Okay. Present this. Present this. Take this. I think inconsistent. Okay, apparently that's stupid. Game. Alright. I'm gonna quickly just reset my computer because a bunch of things seem to be breaking. Give me a right. Alright, I'm back, yeah. Well, I would be back if everything just didn't decide to just die on me. I'm back. I don't know why, everything's broken. Everything is broken, though. Kind of. I guess we'll load up this and, load up this and that and this and that and this and that and this. This and that and this and that. Start playing from here. Start playing for this and that and this and that. And then this and that, this and that. There we go. There we go. Now that contradiction is no more. Are you sure about that? Child? Child, are you sure about that? Are you sure that there is... looks like I might... Looks like I'm not the only thing that's not struggling with, connecting. What do you have to say for yourself, Mr. Wright? Mr. Wright. Well... Now we have the... Now I have to point it out, because he's bad at... There is another contradiction. Now there is another contradiction. Contradiction, 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 contradiction. That's a broken, I think it works. I can't tell if things are going off and off and off and off and off and off. We're gonna have to. It doesn't really say a thing. Oh, bug up. Why do you do this, game? Some things are going wrong. Some things go wrong. Okay, I click on this. The memory's getting used up a lot. I guess we'll close this down, close this down, close this down, close this down. Drag this off. I guess honestly maybe close this down. Okay, so it seems to be just a couple of little things. We've got to quickly check to see if I'm actually getting any frame rate drops. No, it doesn't seem like I'm getting any frame rate drops. This part anyway. Doesn't seem like I'm getting frame rate drops, but it's like, it's still a little bit dubious about everything. I just... Okay, so that's finally decided to connect. That's still struggling to connect. This hopefully will get up there. Eventually I'll decide to. Blood around wretched beast, in a court sanctum. A court record. In a court sanctum. In the court record. Where is it? Oh, okay. Can I... I'll be your guide. Okay, so apparently I'm having trouble connected to my Twitch streamer account, which is not great, mind you. Not great. So we're gonna close that down and hopefully What a pain. I'll be a guide. I'll be a guide. Broken lantern. Courtroom record. Curtain, 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 lantern. I can hear wind. This was what I was clicking suddenly. By the Springside Lantern. Springside Lantern. This it?
Objection!
This seems like it. I just can't. I can't go. Your benevolence. Found a new contradiction. You did? Attempt to slander? Nope. Take a good look. Lantern flame behind the cubes was flickering. There is nothing unusual about that, especially as the wind stood. That's where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong. Have been standing where they were. Then what do you see? The plant is slicker than the statue. That should have been the one there. Can the statue? With glass guards. Neither of the should have been flickering in the wind. She seems pretty tickled. So we got her. It's like, damn it, why? Oh, but that's me time. I beseech you, fix these up. Okay. To reveal the flame, sacred flame within the Wright. Nothing odd about the flamethrower. Say what? My reading so early in the morning, beautiful. Sorry, baby, but things having a bit of issues. My stream's having a bit of issues, and by that I mean my thing's not connecting. I'm sorry, my thing's not really. My chat's just not working. I love it. Give me a moment. There we go. Hopefully I can get it to work. Jets. Issue. Easily here. Can't read easily. On Twitch. God fucking damn it. God damn it. Things are breaking. Everything fucking. It's not even like the rest of the stream. It's literally just this. It's literally just that. And I'm like, I can't even read chat. I have to get it up on my fucking phone, and it's like, doesn't that happen a lot though? This one is just trying to connect and struggling to get connect with the chat. It's like, oh, I actually just straight up can't type on chat. I just straight up can't type on chat. Love when that happens. Oh, that might be why it's like going. It's like, I think my connection to Twitch, the actual website itself's kind of fucked up. That's not. Yeah, cool. It's like really fucked up. It's really fucked up. Oh, that and everything now, everything's just kind of breaking. I love that. I love when everything just fucking breaks. Woo! Woo! Oh, I can't even connect onto your side either. Just straight up unable to talk to people. Okay. Love that. Love that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Love that. I've even reset my fucking computer to like see if I can't fix something up. It's like, nope, apparently not. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy. We'll refresh this page. Outages. Twitch. Twitch is always live. All systems operational. Okay. Yeah. Nuclear speed test. We're just kind of having to cycle through a bunch of stuff. Okay, so this error. Can someone please just say can a mod in chat pin a message saying I can't read chat at the moment because it's playing up? I can't even fix that my fucking self. I can't. It's just fucking broken. Ah. I can't even do it on my fucking my fucking thing. Let's go like this. We'll log in. Come on, I want to try and figure out if I can fix it. Is it that order or is the other order? Nope, that's it. Come on, let's try and fix this up, please. Please. I don't know, Chaster, what did it do? What I did was fucking nothing. I don't know. Ah, bugger, I think I fucking broke it again. Ah, bugger. There we go. Nope, that's not working. God damn it. I literally just can't use chat, apparently. I can't read chat, and I can't read chat or anything like that. Love when that's decided. Yeah, we're just gonna do that, because I can't even... I can only read the YouTube side. Love that. Love that I can only read the YouTube side. I do apologize. I can't even post in the chat to tell you where to go, but there is a YouTube the YouTube side's the only side I can see at the moment. That's because the police put them back on. The sacred flame is burned uninterrupted for hundreds of years in defense. No, even during an investigation. I would never fly back home. Quibbling. Time to bow down to the testimony of the meat armor. Nick, don't worry about it. I'm just getting started. Alright. Kira's robes in the spring. Thought to rush before them. I won't give up. I'm gonna find a contradiction that undermines their entire case. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Objection!
The first lantern is broken. What could this possibly mean? The lantern cleared, but this contradiction will alter the entire case of the building. That's not right. Even if you've built so far. Hey, it's working again! Test! Okay, we'll close this down and then open this up again. We'll open it up again to make sure that everything's working. I don't know what the fuck that happened. I can read both chats now, but they're not appearing on screen until I can at least get like some sort of proof. Authorize. Hey, it worked. It worked. It worked. Back to full control of anything. The lantern being accused, no, it blatantly contradicts your insight. Does it? One of the lanterns on the inside of the entrance was broken in the sanctum. It's so in that final moment. You saw the fucking thing. It's fixed again. The lantern next to my Faye is broken. The lantern behind Lady Kira, however, remains intact. In short, we are seeing two different lanterns in the seance. How could this be? How would that contradict my insights? Well, over the turrets I've built so far. Please explain himself. We can tell my own abbot in me is in position. They were standing. Didn't you know they were standing somewhere else? I did, built up my own faulty premise. Chaster the hacker apparently led us here. The actual spot where my Faye was standing. We got everything. Its credibility may come into question. I'm willing to take that risk, but I believe this will be the last time. Let's start by pointing out the actual spot where the accused was standing. Where Maya Faye was standing was probably around here.
Take that!
Was probably around there. No, that's all. We all know the victim stepped into the spring. Had been pretending where the water approached. However, his memory has only now become clear, revealing that Miss Faye was standing by the side of the broken lantern. In other words, right there. Does that bring us back to the very beginning? No. Have taken it, and I mean literally. The victim had to have been moving towards the spring. That means when he was moving, he turned his back towards the accused. What's this? Does this mean victim turned around during the rite? Appears different from the seance image. Actually, it does. It's just that no one noticed it until now. No one noticed it? How so? How could no one notice something so big? This script of the victim holding we could see. Okay, we could see. Thanks to that, none of us could tell that he was in fact turning around at that moment. That includes all of us. Yep, there we go. Good. It turning around in that moment. Okay.
Objection.
Objection. As if the defense no longer makes sense. How do you intend to explain that? I don't need to, because that's just as you said, Sadamahi. Don't make sense, because they contain a huge error. Such insolence. I do feel bad for her. Do explain. The huge error is the number of people there. What happened to the footstep was reading a sutra when suddenly he had sensed someone behind him. And considered someone dressed as Lady Kira. Approached the robed figure. Stab. When he was stabbed. That cannot be. We can get it, but it can be. The insight stated the accused stabbed the victim is wrong. The real truth behind that is the real truth lying behind the testimony of the dead. Oh, Polunka! Polunka! Are you suggesting that there was someone else at the scene of the crime? Yeah. Yeah, I am, bitch. World forger, I may have stood. Yet again, this cannot be. Damn, woo, that was the closest I've managed to divine the true meaning of the seance. The new facts the court record as well. Yeah. Well, let's please allow us to take it from here. I will return this brash accusation of a faithless, putrid-minded lawyer. I do feel bad for her, but also it's really funny. She's like so confident now, just shaking the foundation of her. Are you sure about this? My work as an international prosecutor has taken me to courtrooms around the world. In that experience, I've learned to perform last right souls, but lacking a seance. Forgive my logic. Moreover, I have a friend investigated with me from overseas. Most significant. Hello. Oh, hello, Grey White. Hello, you're from Fiamma. Wait, did I get raided? Have I been raided recently? Hi, Fiamma. Hello, Grey White. Hello. Have I been raided? Because like, there's always a chance that I might have been. And if so, I do apologize. And because I was having a tiny bit of internet issues. Nope, I have not. Oh, thank God. No, I just saw you on sister channels. Okay. I was like, oh shit, because I was having internet issues, like, well, not internet issues. I was having chat issues. Chat wasn't loading for like last 30 minutes. And I was like, why the fuck was I meant to go? Hello, you're from Fiamma Risottos. Thank you for the follow. Oh, that I've got to fix up. Whoop, whoop. We're getting that up, and we're getting that up. Oh, okay. Twitch's authentication just broke. Okay. So the issue just lasted into... okay, it can't be. So Twitch's authentication broke, and that's why everything kind of was just like, nope, I'm not wanting to work. That reminds me, I should probably... Hello, thank you for the follow. He is an international prosecutor who solved tough cases around the world. Time to hunker down, huh? He lacks a lot of experience. He feels... The prosecutor in this game feels like, kind of like a more of an asshole Payne, I guess. Payne. Some evidence support it, correct? Yes, of course. Let me steer it. And then we go.
Take that.
I think it's this one. 3 days before the purification ritual, the victim received a warning letter from his unidentified individual. He did? Whoever sent it clearly meant to threaten the high priest. The letter said, do not perform the rite. But the rite went on a schedule, that's why I believe the high priest was murdered. Legasme! Why do you suppose he sent the letter? The rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira herself. Legasme, because we did find that it was, in fact, 3 prongs, and this arrow itself... Peace, I don't understand. I had heard the Lady Kira had been only hunting rebels. If so, why would she have killed the High Priest? Excellent question. Maybe it would help to think... What if the High Priest had secretly been a rebel? The High Priest? How could he possibly have been a rebel? Because he is the High Priest, a devout follower of Koreanism, a rebel? Do you even comprehend the blasphemy of which you speak? Well, do you? I do. Kind of hard to believe at first. But as I continued my investigation, it started becoming more and more plausible. The third party was the rebel hunter, and the High Priest was a rebel. Such mockery of... No. Mockery of the kingdom of Koreanism. Korean knows no bounds. I mean, you come around mocking, like, everyone. He's gonna pop into, like, another country and mock another country. That shameless Palukaloy is making mockery of our religion. He's making mockery of a lot of things. No, I mean, he's not, actually. As I have taken issue with these claims, although to admit into today's proceedings, I don't like whether this is going. Defense claims but vile blasphemy, tantamount to spitting on the Holy Mother. Is it really that big of a deal, man? I'm a distinguished monk and a respected and very well respected, so yeah. Please don't take this, please don't let this turn into an international but fear not, good people. The rantings of a putrid brain lawyer who seeks to sell the soul of the deceased. I actually seek to save the soul of the deceased. Conclude these last rites. Prosecutions that there remains unchanged. was stabbed in his abdomen when he had to back turn to Miss Faye.
Objection.
I mean, are you sure about that? With the seance we heard, you may have invalidated the seance, but I will not let it go. The karmic flow of this trial is as yet in my hands. No, it's not. It's never in your hands. You are a terrible lawyer. You are a terrible prosecutor. And your allegations are third party, not by legitimate fantasy. By calling a new witness to the stand. Ooh, witness! Eyewitness. Eyewitness. An eyewitness, huh? Very well. It's gonna be this old man, isn't it? Yep. It's gonna be it's gonna be this old man. Ah, it's this guy. Hi, man. It's him again. Very well. Shaggiest witness I've ever. State your name and occupation. You know, the so-and-so whatchamacallit. Oh? The anonymous TBD. His name is Anonymous. TBD is to be determined. Can't you tell us the real name? The witness has suffered a blow to the head, rendering him amnesia. Rendering him with amnesia. Amnesia! I named him Anonymous TBD in my report, I think, but he thinks TBD is part of his name. You're letting an amnesiac testify? I have no fear. I already questioned him at length. Yeah, no offense, I don't trust that. Name and past, which he witnessed, is still very much intact. You are aware in any sort of court, he wouldn't be able to testify, right? Therefore, now in Mr. Miss, it's like he's just a little bit of an odd being. Odd bean. Witness testimony, let's go. Night of the murder is up at the top of Mount Pony, the mountain next to the sanctum. I hate crowds, so I climbed to pray in peace. I know it's a no-no, but still there was no one around. I used my binoculars to spy the right of the inner sanctum. That's when I saw the accused stab the priest with a dagger. I mean, he was pushed onto the warbird statue, but anyway. Stab the victim. I swear I don't know what he's talking about, or at least I don't remember at this rate. Pony. A beautiful mountain that is also known as the Little Sanctum. Yeah, it's... I must be talking about that smaller platform. One that is... what can I do? Lies the high kind of cloud the view. Are you sure you were able to see what happened at the mountaintop? Good point. Well, Mr. and Miss, on the day of the ride, there was not a cloud in the sky. I had a perfect view. Don't believe me? Check the weather forecast in the paper that day. Don't we have the newspaper from that day? Clear skies today. The warmer temperatures will make excellent prayer weather. Be warned, however, that it'll see a cold front move in overnight. A cold front will move in. See, told you so. But a cold front will move in. Well, it would appear the witnesses offer testimony worth hearing. Mr. Inmus, I have a question for you. Didn't you already question the witness? Well, that's what I'm here for, right? How was the accused holding the dagger? Underneath, his blade protruding from the bottom of her hand, right? Yep, that's what she said. I think so. Thought as much. Well, hold it right there. Have that on the case. Yeah, he gets a lot of needless... Cease your interruptions, you putrid lawyer. The significance in how the blade was held. Enlighten me, enlightened one. Fair. I knew you were a fool. I could already picture you in the next life. Yes, after your soul rise centuries in the pits of hell. You shall be reborn as a witless sea urchin with barbs limited to your posterior. A short, inconsequential life, only to be brutally devoured by sea otter. Damn, this man's just like going... Certain information, we confirm what actions she took. We are saying that the victim was killed. He had his back to the victim. Is that correct? Yes. As such, the accused's dagger grip tells us very important. Approached the victim from behind and swung her arms around him. That's why she tended to use the dagger reverse grip. What? Thus, Mr. Immis, I mean, spells of benevolence and coincides. This is disaster. No, but then you're thinking, who is the person in front of her wearing the stuff then? Who was the one? Okay. Night of the murder. Night above. Any clouds are no nervous since no one around. Alright, press. We're gonna press him for everything. Are you sure the moment mistaken him as? Or was it really Pony you climbed? I'm sure of it. Really Pony-ish mountain. Okay, no. You know, it was a mighty fine view. I mean, this place seems pretty dark. Hate crowds. If you had crowds, why bother climbing up all the way to the top? Couldn't you have just easily prayed at the bottom? Wrong, bucko. This is a once-a-year epic event. Want to pray as close to the actual thing as possible. I guess so. You're so gung-ho. Why did you do it for a good pray? Like I said, I hate crowds. I wanted to pray in peace. Why do I only get the annoying ones? No. Both Athena and Apollo get stupid ones too. Also, no, you get the stupider ones. But why is it a no-no? Since nobody around, there's nobody who can corroborate your actions either. Hee-ho, you're exactly right. In that case, let me ask you this. Was there a reason you didn't want to be seen? About that, if you get caught climbing this around on the day of the ritual, you can get in big trouble. Har, har, har. That's it. Yep, yeah, getting yelled at when you're grown up. Yeah, har, har, har. Grown up, alright. Do you have the binoculars on you? You had a pair of binoculars? Weren't you planning on spotting the ride at all, were you? I happen to have them for bird watching. Bird watching. I see. Not gonna press further on that? He's sketchy as heck, but I don't really have anything to sink my teeth into yet. Oh, okay then. Har, har, har. Love the great outdoors. It's kind of guy I am. Guy called Anonymous. TBD. To be decided. He's an anonymous. Anonymous. His name is a fucking Anonymous. Anonymous. Then I saw... What you saw? Saying I lied about this? It's permanently into my old noggin. But what if it didn't do what you say? I didn't even get a chance to touch. All I know is what I saw. I've never seen you before in my life. What possibly could I have to lie? Because you killed the man? I don't remember doing any of that. I know. Okay. There is 12 meters difference. But there's 12 meters difference. Okay, so...
Objection!
Not this one. How could you have possibly seen... Okay. Alright, Okay, so it's E then.
Objection!
Okay, there. And it's like, I saw them. It's like, Your Majesty. Majesty. No, Majesty. Hello, Joe. I know exactly. I had my doubts. Totally based on my blasphemous beard. You want the doot? You want the doot here? Hi there, aloe vera. Hello. What's up, my fellow buddies? Happy New Year's for me still. New Year's Eve for me still. Happy New Year's for you, aloe vera. Much more sketchy appearance is your catchy testimony. Yes, the end of sectum, specifically enclosed by the ritual curtain. Well, yes, I believe you're right. Then the curtain would have completely blocked the witness's view of Mount Pony. You here for your doot, then skedaddle to the bathroom. Have a good poop. Have a good poop. Therefore, you couldn't have possibly seen the murder happen. Yo-ha! Have you been knowingly leading false testimony to this tort? Aye, you got me. Witness, lower your voice. Actually didn't see the accuser herself. You didn't actually see the accused poop? Well, you gotta go to a bathroom. I thought you were gonna go poop. Or pee. It must be first shower then. It's first shower of the year as well. Let me set the record straight, I beg you. Nah, I gotta shave and prepare for that. Ooh, fun. I usually just shave in the shower. Murder. I was saw a shadowy silhouette protected against the thing. Figures were created by the light of the moon. Still, it was just a shadow. Valid. She was just a shadow. But I could tell she was reverse gripping a dagger. Shadows you saw? Yeah, that's right. I don't know. I could see what was going on. Projected onto the ritual curtains. Offered accurate testimony from the start. Forgive me. My man, Magisterial chalk it up to my fuzzy memory. You saw but shadows, but still valuable testimony. You've got to be kidding me. I mean, all I can think of is look at the inconsistencies between what... Okay. Okay. Now I gotta poke holes in his testimony. Shadowy projections. We'll press on all of them just in case we can get some more information. So what you saw was simply shadows. That's right. Those shadowy figures, bright white curtain. We could see through them plain as day. That's what happened. We're at the top of the mountain late at night. The only light up there was coming from 4 small lanterns. How could project it clearly onto the curtain? No wonder people, you're always so skeptical. We're the only source of the light, you know? By the light of a full moon and clear as day. Claim were projected, but you really see them, Mr. Imbus. Of course I did. The bright moonlight projected them onto the curtain. Clear as day. It does shine brighter when you're way up there. I remember there weren't any clouds. Moon was definitely out, but I don't remember if it could cast any shadows. Which means possibility it was bright enough to cause shadows appear. Har 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 har. Har 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 har. This guy's actually FNAF.
Hold it!
Hang on. If it was all you saw with shadows, little bun at the top of her hair. I didn't see her face, but that little bun's dead giveaway. Hor, 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 hor. Now that's one funny haircut. Not nice making fun of a girl's hairstyle. I like my hair the way it is. Besides, you're one to talk. You're Sasquatch. Hor, hor. You're not into this wild metal look I'm sporting? No. They are. Hor, 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 hor. Nick, isn't there some kind of crime you can charge it with? I'm afraid it doesn't work that way. I might play FNAF tomorrow. Was he really watching everything? If so, I might play. Thick ice in the ground. The plaza until yesterday has melted. The right go ahead as planned. Hapriki. Gate prisoner alert. Clear skies. I will be warned. So he can't use that. Warbird dagger. The marks on his face born. Records are kept at temple. Cause of death. Wound appears to be Warbird dagger used in the riot. So that's not it. Was already stained red. Paratrooper of the foreign land wanted to further crimes of the kingdom come into contact with. Beautiful riot when the moon is directed over the summit of that. Were lit by the night of the full moon. A full moon next to white water, then just to come down to close 2 days later at noontime. The whole thing's basically a fancy way to take a bath once a year. Okay, it's gotta be this.
Objection!
Yeah, okay, it's this one. You saw the silhouette projected by the moonlight? That's impossible. I'm sorry, but that's not possible. What do you mean? How is it not possible? It's totally possible. I think we need a guy to translate this. Take a look at this. The right is held when the moon is directly over the summit of Mount 2020. Oh, he's got. I can do this voice really well. There we go. How do you like my voice acting for this game? So if the moon was shining from the west, any shadows would be cast eastward. That's right. Mr. and Miss was standing to the west of the inner sanctum. So, what are we gonna do? That's right. Our witness couldn't have possibly seen any shadowy kickers on that curtain. No way! Perhaps the sacred flames cast shadows he saw? Afraid not. I inspected them on the thing. The flames were too small to cast crisp, distinct figures. But I did see those silhouettes. I really did. How could he? Where they were visible. Wait, don't tell me. Your Majesty. It brings a... And that would be? He was somewhere else. He wasn't where he claimed to be at the time of the murder. But where do you propose the victim was? Some place where he could have seen the shadowy figures naturally. None of the mountains east of the inner sanctum are close enough to a good view. Not only there's one place he could have seen the thing from. The inner sanctum itself. Is that just on the east, outside the east side. He could have seen the shadowy figures from. Really? I didn't even think of that. Well, of course you didn't. But wasn't all victims? Yes, the third party was there, you mean? I get the feeling that's what the subject would rather not touch right now. You mean... Yep, we figured it. That's right. The witness was at the scene of the crime, which means he is the mysterious third party we saw during the divine seance. He could have been the one to dress as Lady Kira and kill the High Priest as well. Gooey. No one but were allowed. Only, I mean, easy. So tell me. He parasailed down from the prison. He parasailed down from the prison. Majesty speaks the truth. That's not right. That's right. I was at the I wasn't at... No, sir. I'm pretty sure I wasn't. I reckon you were. Dad, what about the silhouettes you claimed to see? I'm starting to think I've been imagining things. That's insane. Then that puts all... Peace, peace, I say. There you go. Believe in you, Nick. Rah, sis, boom, bah. Fight, Phoenix, right. Look, the cues, as you know, stand. What's your problem, lady? Phoenix is very trustworthy, I'll have you know. She's got some nerve for a criminal. All lay is poison to her mind. Please, Maya, you're only making it worse. Appreciate those votes of confidence, but best keep yourself for now. We're making some outbursts. Yes, sir. Definitely am now. Now, Mr. and Miss. Where you were that night. Oh boy, we got another little bit of pushing the envelope. Let's go. Push those envelopes. Push the envelopes. I was never at the end to tell you that much, I'm sure of, even with a fuzzy memory. Besides, it would have been too impossible for me to get there in the first place. Boy, sure lies I saw are scary. Okay, we gotta keep pushing. Yeah. Right. So we gotta keep going. The moment of desperation leads to 100 million years of torment. 100 million years of torment at that time in hell. Koreanism is the strictest religion accrued of 200 million extra years. Plus the 5 they started with, that's 700 million years. 7 million, well, what's another 200 million years, give or take? The problem is how I'm gonna do that. I mean, how much for all those innocent people you've sent? Cross-examination, let's fucking go. Let's put a hole in his testimony. I wasn't at the inner sanctum. I was never at the inner sanctum, I tell you.
Hold it!
Why are you sweating up a storm? Are you sure you went there? I'm sure you're deeply skeptical, Mr. Prosecutor. Always like this? Most certainly. They always seem to pin crimes on innocent witnesses without any proof whatsoever. They're no better than bacteria or viruses. Yikes. Better than a prosecutor that sends... He's gonna give me the lawyer-itis. This is getting ridiculous. That was a close one. Even with the fuzzy memory. You were brought on. Memory was fuzzy. Sure it is, what is the big deal? Tell you what, your testimony is incredible if your memory of the events are fuzzy. Oh, no worries, sir. My memory may be fuzzy, but I am very clear on one thing. And there we go again. If you ask me whether or not I did, I do. Okay. Would have been impossible for me to get there in the first place.
Hold it.
Talk about that. Yeah, wouldn't attract attention. There is. He came. He fell from the sky. Or Lloyd think he's a comedian now. I was wondering. Could have parachuted down. We all know where there's no wind to speak of. Perfect weather for skydiving, I say. But we have evidence to back this up. I was on a tiny ledge upon a sheer cliff over 2,000 meters tall. And the skydiver would have shot themselves into the thing. Wait. What's this building on top of the Sacred Mountain? That's Royal Penitentiary number 4. Oh, right. Mention 3 there was up there. Now, by helicopter, but only with the authorization of Minister of Justice. He's the only one who can approve flights that pass over the inner sanctum. I also might add, no parachuting have ever been found. Flew down there by... You're incredible, dude. Not even I'm capable of that. Well, add it to your thing. And boy, those sure are scary. Okay, we gotta keep pushing. You would have to have some gear. As you already stated, nothing of the sort was found at the scene of crime. Horror. Okay. We got that. Realized can't find any inconsistencies, then we gotta...
Hold it.
Ah, fuck up. Fuck, wrong button. Present. Objection, Your Honor. You couldn't have just got down without any gear. Well, now, comforting hand have you. Let's see how you going. Right. You didn't have any gear, that is. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Overreacted, dead giveaway. I'm right on track. Take a good look at this piece of evidence. Those are prayer flags, are they not? But they've been sewn together to create one big banner. A banner like that could also function like a parachute. Baluka! And, the people of Karayan are so used to seeing prayer flags, the police didn't even think twice about these prayer flags during their investigation. No, this cannot be. The witness landed on the thing by using the flag as a parachute. Isn't that right, Mr. Imbus? Alright, I myself will go to the toilet after this. Mr. Imbus? Let's go. I'll go to the toilet right when I guess I was there at the inner sanctum after all. Oh. Murmur. I suspected there were 3 people there that night. You did it, Nick. You weren't wrong after all. Thanks. Mr. Idmus, you were the guys that clearly Kira that night. What? I don't know. No way. I was there by accident. I kinda need to go to the toilet. Guess who's back with some ice cream that I'll eat in a little bit? That is me. I'm gonna leave it in his thing. That's right. It's me! Exactly! That thing's not a parachute, it's a homemade paraglider. Paraglider? Are you telling me that you could fly using this patchwork meth? May not look like much, but it's as steady as can be. Going higher and higher from my earthly launching point. But then something like happened that forced me to land at the inner sanctum. So you just happened to land there. You expect me to believe that? Please calm yourself, Mr. Wright. Words indeed is crucial testimony indeed. Certain more and further explanation. Let's continue with more testimony. And then I'm going to poke holes. Fucking, I just also looked on, like, Reddit, because I just do that when I'm on the toilet. Fucking, they've already showcasing, like, the Sentinel Resonator for Woo-Woo. And I'm just like, fuck! That evening, I was enjoying a trek through the night sky with my homemade paraglider. Pony was drawing near, something terrible happened. The accident forced me to make an knowledge and land at the inner sanctum. I banged my head, caused me to lose my memory. Ended up being in the inner accident. Sanctum purely by accident. You failed to mention any of this during trial questioning. I'm just remembering it now. Continue slips not testimony. I think I'll pass on that. Started Mahi off guard. Now's my chance to rip his case to shreds. Yeah. I know who you are. Homemade paraglider. We'll just keep pushing. You were enjoying a trek through the night sky with your homemade paraglider? Oh no, this fucking... freezer burnt ass ice cream. Oh. Literally all my chocolate is falling off my ice cream. I'm so sorry. I'm literally just left with like, it's like literally hollow. What the fuck is with this ice cream? Jesus Christ. And it's free. Oh, that's fine. That's manageable. I'm crying at myself can play anywhere, even while flying through the sky. Wouldn't recommend you try it, or else you end up dead. Hor 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 hor. Ritual curtain. It blocked your view? It is majestically soaring through the sky. I'm thinking it's full of shit, but anyway. I think it's full of shit. Don't ask me. Hor hor hor. Hor hor hor. We're really enjoying that flight. Our first anyways. And something terrible happened. Something terrible happened. Yeah, so when I say terrible, I mean terrible. Was there something unexpected near Mount Pony Pony? What was it again? Wait, you don't remember. Let's just say it was terrible. An accident forced me to land near the inner sanctum. What accident? What exactly was this accident you had? Oh yeah, it was the wind. But a sudden force wind that made me lose control. Okay, thank you. Out of nowhere, I made an emergency landing at the sanctum. And the wind been blowing the whole time? Yep, right. Just the right amount for paragliding. Was real shocker. But decent wind had been blowing since then. Where paraglider was not too much without using the wind paraglider. I like the story. That's easy. That's where the paraglider ended up.
Hold it!
Lucky to be alive after an incident like that. Separate the men from the boys. I'll separate you from your head. Ha ha! Almost miraculously so. If you got something to say, just say it. I do. Alright, Mr. Nimbus. What is it? You landed the insect on purpose. You don't even have any proof. Okay, Nick, now it's time for some evidence. One thing at a time, Maya. There's usually bound to be descriptions. These are not their issues. Okay. Three unusual halls. Do not perform the right. Later, Kira. So that's not there. Found outside the curtain. And Molly says Zoe makes sound, but it sounds exactly the same as Steel Samurai theme. It does sound exactly the same as Steel Samurai theme. Okay, the gale force wind made you stand. Homemade paraglider. Something terrible happened, so I made an emergency landing at the sanctum.
Hold it!
It's one of those weird things. My tummy's just hurting again. It's just gonna start. It's been hurting the past a couple of weeks, just a little bit of yeah. So I'll be right back. There we go. That should be fixed for now. Oh no. For now, have you been to the wind boat the entire time? Yep, just the right amount of paragliding, parasailing. Decent wind going. Yes, okay, so gale force winds came out of nowhere. Mount just as Mount Pony Pony was drawing near. Landed, banged my head. Gale force winds came out of nowhere. It's easy. Where the paraglider does make sense. So that's outside the, on the side that was actually cast. But the rides I hit my head at a shock. Okay, so he landed there.
Hold it.
You're likely to be alive after that incident. Yeah, just kind of that guy. Almost miraculously so, as if you got something to say, just say it. I think, alright. Wasn't an accident, was it? Landed in a sanctum on purpose. Don't even have proof. Your testimony is like a moving target. Okay, time for some evidence. Okay, so I've gone through this. I've queued all of them. I'm thinking of hang glider, naturally. Shows the priest's body, broken wind guard. Broken wind guard. Broken, shows a shoveled out area. Okay. So, no. So they ended up around here, I guess? Never eat. So they ended up on this side by the sounds of it. They ended up on this side. This side or this side, eh? It's okay. Banged my head. Ice melted. Sky clear. Enjoy calm, clear skies. I'm fairly sure we can use this. Where's newspaper?
Objection.
Yep, there we go. One fly sprouts another. Oh, what do you mean? Oh. It means that someone can't try lie again. In other words, their current testimony is going to be all sorts of whack-ass bullshit. Whack-ass bullshit. Whack-ass bullshit. Whack-ass bullshit. Whack-ass bullshit. Let's go. What is some whack-ass bullshit? Your testimony and covering your tracks. What did you just say? I'll have you know. What did you say to me, you little bitch? I'll have you know. You claimed the gale force winds caused you to lose control. But the newspaper says it was will enjoy calm, clear skies today. Well, look, I do believe it does say that. From the one light sprouts and all, that does make sense, but really? Never heard of it. Kinda made that one up, for real. I mean, true. The witness's testimony contains another flaw, one that's even more fatal for his cause. Fatal, you say? Claims he was flying with his pan glider, but it's possible to get up there without any wind. Well, yes, you're right. We know the witness was at the end attacked him, so Inmus, where'd you go? Without any wind, by the process of elimination. Yeah, I believe they have the answer to that question. Breached in a sanctum. Wait, what is the exact? Escaped yesterday. From the morning of the purification, right? Start to reach. Where did start to reach? Yeah, you read say they went from there. Hoo-ha! Oh, hi, you would say. Well, that's where it came from. It come from the only other way is above. So you see, It came down from Royal Penitentiary number 4. From there, he could have easily. And he must also have committed that. Oh ha ha ha! Let's go. Let's swap this around. If you are a third party, the one behind the warning to halt the right received. Was it you we saw in his final memory? Are you the rebel hunter, Lady Kira? Uh-huh. I mean, yeah, I guess he probably is. I guess he very much likely is. Mr. Prosecutor, help me out. You did it. You finally left him speechless. Oh, come on, Mr. Prosecutor, man. Quiet, you fool. You should have used the time to prepare yourself for what is to come. A fateful hangnail hell waits you. Must concede the point to you. Did in fact descend. That's awfully generous of him. Then figured out the riddle. Uh-huh, yeah, I have. It's true, I did. Not sure quite yet. Yeah, I have gotten that. I would say, care to enlighten me of who this man is? That's a rebel. Is that really him? No, only now do you realize his truth. That's a rebel. That's a rebel. That's a rebel. Are you sure? Unfortunately, I've got no choice. Completely threw his name off, but the base jump precision landing on this could only be made by a homemade parachuter. Only a paratrooper, or more precisely a former paratrooper, could have pulled that off. This witness says that's a rebel, prison escapee, and a key member of Dirk's rebel group. Dirk's rebel group. Well, either way, he's gone back to A witness is escaped prisoner? Precisely, the police have scoured every corner of the city to no avail. He was under our nose the entire time. Hoo-ha! Didn't think anyone would see through my clever disguise. Witness's trade? Is it defense? Boy, do I hate this guy. He's defense the whole world. Threaten, let's don't perform the right. When she plays Lady disguise the Lady Kira himself. Where's the Lady Kira? And what's your point? Why would a rebel hunt rebels? Easy. What are the witnesses' true identity? Only a paratrooper, more former paratrooper. That's a rebel. I guess. Oh no. He is a rebel and escaped prisoner. Could not have been Lady mortal enemy of the rebels. Well, sorry, little lady. Allow me to let you know. Sorry, little lady. I'm sorry for the thing. Oh, you got me. I have razor sharp fangs of a defiant dragon. And that's a rebel. Wait, is he gonna shave his beard off? Oh, around the time you were talking about there being no wind. You gotta give me credit for making the testimony, all that testimony at the top of the head. Parachute down to the insector, better back my head on impact and I'm conscious outside. In short, oh, my eyewitness testimony was a big fat lie. Oh, and by the way, long time no see, Yudi. They know each other. Your Majesty. This filthy rebel belongs in a jail cell. Oh, of course. Bailiff sees him at once. Huh? No dog of the Garan regime can lay a finger at me. Alley-oop. Nope. I place all units on high alert. I mean, I'm gonna put it here. Like, we can with reasonable doubt prove an escaped prisoner escaped again. Police force has been placed on high alert. He will be caught before long. No, he won't. Wanna know why? Who escaped the law again after giving tons of false testimony. He really pulled a number on all of us. What's the point of all that anyway? I can't help it, it was an enormous waste of time. You and me both. Perhaps it was not as a great waste of time as you might believe. What makes you say that, Prosecutor Sodomy? Uh-huh. Direct orders from Dirk. Wait, I remember now. I've seen this scrap of paper before.
Take that!
There we go. That's horrible. This is? I found it on the scene of the crime. It appears to be a copy that Mr. Arabelle dropped. Put two and together, we should be able to figure out what the order says. Oh my, what does it say, Mr. Wright? I can't read Kuronese. If you would. Not bother to learn our own language. I wasn't expecting here to be... goddamn. Doing law? I do not understand. Well, what did it say? Lamp flag has a chain mark. He was to parachute down into the inner sanctum. He was to don Lady Kira's robe and make his escape. That's how he was to escape. So if there was that Mr. Arabelle was the one who killed the High Priest, then it was possible to try to thwart his escape plan? Oh, foul lawyer, I'm afraid it's not simply as ludicrous. Oh, how do you read my mind? Ooh! Unfortunately for you, however, is not the High Priest's killer. How can you be so sure? Oh. If only you would use that putrid brain of yours to work once in a while. Not have worked without the help of a certain individual. What do you mean? Abbott and me, of course. Simply Don made his escape alone. Far too conspicuous with the priest's side. The faithful citizens praying in the plaza would have no cause to suspect anything. Therefore, unthinkable was the High Priest's killer. Go. So then you're saying the High Priest, was a rebel? I'm afraid so. He numbered among the rebels who threatened our kingdom. How could it be? The High Priest, a rebel? That must become some kind of mistake. Oh, let it go and move on. Accept the truth, it is the only way. That goes double for you, defense. Cease your futile battle. And why should I? The nail in the coffin of the accused. You haven't even put in one nail of the coffin.
Hold it!
Hold it right there. Aren't you forgetting something important? Important? Please do explain, defense. The third party. Uh-huh. I think it's this one. Talking about the true identity of the lady. If it wasn't Dad's a rebel, then who was it? Who was it? That matter has already been resolved, has it? As I maintained from the start. Third party in the seance vision. There was... What the? Can't do my finger point. Ow. Okay, so he just committed assault and actually has much like your arm. Quite simple, the victim and accused were there at the time. Uh-huh. Besides, was nothing but the warbird statue. Wow. Saw in the seance. Warbird statue draped in her sacred robes. Well, wanted the false Lady Kira to appear in the seance vision. Before, well... Okay. Now they've gone... Now with his own attestation, he has kind of been like, he could have stumbled. Suspicion would fall and the third party in disguise. I now have another thing that they won't be able to refute. Cleverly wicked scheme. Which she short uses seance vision to mislead us. She didn't even know about the seance vision. This can't be happening. Your face making defense. I mean, now it's very easy to point out something. His seance vision actually looked like he was stumbling forward. Nothing but deluded fantasy. Hehehe, this is like occurred to me, you see. And your allegations are nothing but deluded fantasy. He's now... He's very bad at being... He's too prideful. Like, Edgeworth and all the others are like, what? Oh, shit. But this guy's like, you're dead by my hand the entire time in court. It can't be. It can't be because... Stop being an idiot! You took out royal sacred divine seance and used to commit the foul, most despicable murder? No! Did nothing of the sort, Maya. Nick. It's true, I didn't... Of the display, yes, ace sealed. Your time has come to send this thing. I will say this. Does the man wish to offer another counter-argument? Is not the killer. Here's why. Fucking Christ. This is why... Then... Only person with a possible motive. One has vanished, and they've got... Sotomayor, you can't lose now, not like this. Very well. Wait. Please wait. I'm begging you. This is what I'm going to do. Court Maya Fey and the defense Phoenix, right? Of course. Wait a minute. He's already declared the guilty verdict. It's just like, this is... Being a defense lawyer, being a defense attorney is illegal. Bailiff, please forgive this interruption. What is the meaning of this? A body has been found in the Devotion of Plaza. What's this? A body? What happened now? And it's sticking out of the victim. Why, that's the Lady Warbird dagger. She has returned. Defeat the... Peace. Well, it seems the dagger has now been found. I have one more thing to report. Yes? This dagger was not the murder weapon. Was not the murder weapon. What? Why would Maya's prints be on it? I cannot believe it, yet it must be true. Explain the matter, prosecutor. Trial has run its course. However, it would seem the defense was right about something. I was. They claim that the murder had been carried out by a rebel hunter masquerading as Lady Kira. Something to that effect, but what of it? Prosecutor Sam. And then we can now pin everything. And none other than the accused, Maya Fey. Yeah, but they just found a body with that knife in there. In the palace. Shocking, it must be to see. Pointed this act. The rebel hunter was about 2 years ago. Q first came to our kingdom 2 years ago. Wow, that matches perfectly. 3 days before. Being locked up tight at night. I'm gonna... This is a very stupid case. He is... However, the accused was known, could come and go freely up there. It's his stupid smile and the fact that he's terrible at his job. Was an important person with a ton of duties, including training acolytes. He was really kind, even to a foreigner like me. Oh, to his house whenever I was in between training sessions. The accused easily left the house unlocked for herself without anyone noticing. Oh my god, he's just making up bullshit. He's just making up bullshit, and we're supposed to take it as like, oh, he's making great points. Insurgent bent on health that's about escape. After all killing the high priest. Can you summon Lady Kira's body? So it seems the scope of this case, well, now we have 2 murders. Lady Kira, and who else? Is indeed a serial killer. It would affect the severity of a punishment. Judge with a they are so fucking stupid. And far more punishment. Proceeding second murder. Who is the second victim? To be continued. It's like, that case was like, okay, easy. If he was there, then what's that dagger? That dagger clearly, he stumbled forward. Oh, he could have easily just been, you know, fell forward. Look at his, if you had a look at his arms, it looks like he stumbled forward rather than trying to stop the attacker. What do I do now? I can't believe I were actually found guilty. You shouldn't have been found guilty, because now, like, actually they have caused a diplomatic incident. Mine and defense Phoenix Wright guilty. Okay, so therefore, you know what should happen? Defense Culpability Act. The prosecutor should also be found guilty if they, of all of the crimes that they sent someone to prison for. If it's like, well, no one would want to be a prosecutor. Mr. Wright, I saw the whole trial. What's going to happen to Miss Maya now? I'm worried about that too. But right now, I'll be your guide. Sadama, prosecutor, one more thing, yes? This dagger. This dagger contains fingerprints of Maya Fey on it. It's, I think, murder of Acolyte Zealot. Jury's out. Most likely they are connected. To overturn her. We'll help you any way we can. Appreciate it, Albie. You have a point there. Rafa. Your benevolence? Princess Rafa. Oh, it's you again. Dead lawyer Walkie, right? Ugh. My long face. I thought you'd be glad I found guilty. I am in no need to take joy in your suffering. For I was unable to defeat you and had to leave the job to others. I failed in my sacred duty as a royal priestess. Well, to be fair, like, I'm going to be raising up a question of, the man was obviously stumbled forward. That's pretty obvious. A voice of the Mita. This cannot be. To me. All I did, I can't bear to see it. Look, it's sad. Your benevolence. Your benevolence. What's up, Bobhead? Thought you had begun your journey. Not dead yet. I still have an investigation to do for tomorrow's trial. You don't mean to say you have not given up yet? That's right. I'm gonna prove my innocent tomorrow. And I'm gonna in fact prove that Sadamahi actually murdered everybody. Is actually guilty of all the crimes he's convicted other people of. But what? Why do you refuse to give up? I can't investigate all you want. I cannot. You really don't mind? Aren't you worried that a lawyer backed into the court by the DC Act might do something desperate like forge evidence? What's this? If left to the pump eyes, I'd be free to do whatever I wanted, you know. Sure. Okay, let's see if she takes the bait. Yes, I see your point, bobbed head. You know, I know what happened yesterday. You perpetrated some sort of fraud or others while I was not watching. That explains why I misunderstood the voice of the High Priest's soul. Yes, of course, that's the only explanation. Misdeeds this time. Do not throw your lot in. It's okay, Albie. You didn't even worry. I'll be back before you know it. Probably letting the mood of it. What it will be, a god to help. Unloaded unnecessary evidence onto Albie. Okay, so what's the now? Oh, we lost like a whole lot of evidence. We lost the arrow, actually. And now then, the scene of the crime, logical place to start. Okay. When was he stabbed? Finished their investigation already. Haha, nice. They finished their investigation. Investigate these nuts. Ha! We got him. And place devoted to prayer. Okay, so on body outline and flowers. Someone leave a different message? Zell was utterly devoted to his training. First high priest, now his devoted disciple. My fate will pay for it. I keep telling you, Maya has nothing to do with this, and you can prove this how. Why do you think I'm here? Getting together. Smart enough move. Hey, Mr. Wright. Emma. As effective from your country again. Eep, it's a princess. You seem displeased that I am here. Oh, no, don't be silly. Mr. Wright, I'm sorry about what happened to Maya. It's not your fault. We were just doing your job. If I had just done mine. Well, if, they didn't use kind of force them. Would you mind telling me what you know about the murder? Do or die in court tomorrow. Gladly, help in any way I can. Remember, I have eyes on both of you. Of course, now you're talking to a professional here. Okay, the incident, let's go! Well, you see, it all started happening when it happened. Oh, let's start with an overview of what happened. Sure. The Puree Zealot. Wait, what's his name? Puree Zealot. And Pray Zealot. Zealot. Praise a lot. Praise a lot? Right off the right wrapped up. Right. Apparently I've been here praying this every day since serious devotion. Yeah, barely lasted a few minutes. Accolade Zealot's body. He was in prison. She was in prison. It's a peach shaped. Evidence of the prayer was done, but then Victor remained bent over. He was dead, right? He has a peach-shaped tattoo on his neck. The start of the rite and the discovery of the high priest's body. In other words, we believe the crime took place during the purification ritual. Came down the stairs after killing the high priest and then stabbed Mr. Zealot. He appeared to die instantly from the dagger being plunged the left side of his upper back. Here's the autopsy report. So in time of death, how can you do such a thing? I know. Instant forensic science? I know instant science, forensic or otherwise. Nevertheless, I wish I would someday shall be clean. Tisk, there's nothing silly about it. You know, even prosecutors holds forensics in high regard. He does. Perhaps I should not underestimate it still. Compared to the power of the dance, divination seance, she really doesn't have an adorable bone in her body. I think she's actually injured. Would you mind explaining to her? Okay, many ways to estimate change in body temp. Interesting. And body temp drops at a steady rate from the moment the person dies. That means that they can tell how long by measuring their temp. I see. Just a little bit of... You're not dead yet. But after all, it's still a dead walker lying. Dead lawyer. Okay, so we have this, which has gotten had the cold snap. But we haven't found a single witness. With everyone bent over, utterly devoted to prayer. Thought so too, but with the monk's scarf he had on, no one could see the dagger in his upper back. Okay, that... His dagger. Sadly, yes. Okay. Murder weapon. Okay, the murder. Can you tell us about the murder weapon? The killer used the warbird dagger, the legendary weapon of Lady Kira, paled upper back. Were found on the dagger, right? Yes, they were. Warbird dagger added to the courtroom record. There's no questioning whatsoever. What about motive? Police matter. Motive. What's her motive? What's her motive? Motive. Ooh, motive. Ooh, motive. 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 Ooh, motive. Ooh, the motive. So you say, but let us now hear what the police think about it. The police believe that Myers' Lady Kira figure has been battling the rebels, and Stella was a disciple, turned out to be a rebel. He too was likely a rebel, and therefore met untimely demise as his teacher. Purely viewpoint, I agree on a personal level, but police are just are going with what happened. Trial concluded. Dark. I really blew it in court today. Okay. Examine these. The memory of what are they called? They express universal flowers. Namadahama, flower, Kurani's, you pay tribute, express sympathies. And then we're gonna go here. Calculate Zealot died right there. No trace of blood on the ground though. The fact there's no bleeding could stab to, meaning it was a single stab to a vital point. That would have been difficult considering the position he was in. There's the gate. How long did it take us to get up there? We'll allow a witness or lawyer being allowed to pass through this gate. There's a brutal climb. What's this? Do you have how many monks would get their lives passed through that gate? Be grateful that your honor have been afforded. Yes, your benevolence. Okay. Accolade, prepare pose. Must have been over the rug. Strange there's no bloodstains though. Perhaps it was so cold his blood froze. Wait, when did he die? Frost autopsy report. 5 a.m., but it was cold that night. Which means it might have been even sooner than that. They said they're called player flags, now would be dragged out of here. Oh, what's this? Looks much newer. What does it have to say? The dearest wishes, reading the prayer, considered rude, but if you must know. Usual stop, bring grub, the key to. Direct and practical prayers I've ever seen. I don't even think it's a prayer. With some writing on it. And that means I'm starting to think I've seen everything around here. We gotta go. Not calling quits yet. Does that mean you'll look for any hope of winning? Emma. All I know is I have to keep investigating. Sneaks up to. Otherwise, I'll report you to Sadamahi for dereliction of duty. See you, Mr. Wright. Which prosecutor is the worst? I'd say it's what to do? Not even close. Water. Do people trade water in the countries? Do you seek the evidence? Although, go ahead, paddle to your heart's content. English idioms go right over our head. So, ready to give up our head? Nope, no, I'm not. After all, my iron cause, stubborn fool. Found guilty. We'll go to Inner Sanctum. Well, I clearly know that the warbird now was in fact the dagger. High Priest's house. Oh, sorry to bother you. Oh, it's you. Bob Ted, you're not come to play. Let's lost her husband and now Acolyte said it was like a son to her. Of course not. I want to hear what she has to say. Very well. The fact that Lady Kira probably means she is a rebel. Parade. Sorry, I don't know what I think. I can talk about that right now. I heard she was found guilty. My Puree? This isn't me. I don't know, but that was the verdict. So what else could I believe? What am I supposed to do? The verdict has already reached out, but the truth has yet to be found. Because I believe Maya is innocent, all I have to do is have my faith in her. So you're defending her based solely on faith? Even though you'll be punished for abetting the accused? That's right. Alright then. Your faith has moved me. Can tell you what I can. Beleb. My lovely wife has been. She totally would. She's totally got a whole bunch of his sperm frozen. And shall cause your. Hey, leave Athena and Apollo alone, buddy. Wait, what's this? Wait, this one's new. Bob Ted. Look, I'm not doing this for fun, really. We'll talk to this. Photo, Acolyte Whitington Zealot. Meyer is in it. Feast of Blessings taken before that. I think the final moment. I mean, she's in the pose. Book autoplay. Does not smile. I sense deep malice behind it. It's a real deal. Okay. We'll talk to you. Praise a lot. Praise a lot. He prays a lot. Okay, that's it, not praise. Pray as in P-R-A-Y-S. A lot. He prays a lot. Pray claps on the ground. That's when we brought him in. Always one help in need. And then he'd be living here ever since, 2 years ago. Born in a poor village, had nowhere to call home. Felt pity for the boys, so he took him in as a disciple. But not only as his disciple, he was like a member of our family too. He lived there for... excuse me, yes dear. Can I ask you about this photo? Take him during the Feast of Blessings, the day before the trial was held. Feast of Blessings, eh? Oh, damn. I mean, would you mind telling me a little bit more about it? The day before. The photo taken during the Feast of Blessings. Oh, ho, 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 ho! The Feast of Blessings. What's the Feast of Blessings? Forbidden to eat during the days of the rites. So performed. We enjoyed dishes full of a herb known to strengthen the body and mind. Damn, that's a lot. They loved gingling-based dishes. They loved it. Didn't they? Went after eating some. But many foreigners don't care for it because they have a strong smell. These dishes can only be eaten the day before the purification, right? And only between noon and 3 p.m. Because the smell is so strong? Very good guess indeed. It should have been gone by the time Lady Kira's welcome to the next day. Is it really that strong? Overwhelming odor was cross between garlic and mint. After the Feast of Blessing, Puree went over the plaza, beginning sublimation. Oh, okay. She went to the temple to pray for the Wright. Don't know what she did after that. She went to the temple to pray. Thick white ice froze on the ground on the day before. It was cold. Puree always played a lot of fun more than anyone I've known. Doubt young man whose faith. Don't know why, but that's kind of intimidating to me. Man, Phoenix Wright is intimidated by a man called Puree Zealot, a man who prays a lot. He's just intimidated by a sure amount of praying. And give me, but I no longer think. But if I keep thinking about the two any longer, yep, Bob Ted. Yes, I understand. Thank you for your help. I'm sorry for your loss. Think about the time you have prepared for the inevitable. Then we go to the temple, because that's where they told us to go to the temple. Detention center. Detention center. My sure looks time. Sorry, my failed to defend you. Sorry too, Nick. Getting caught in this whole mess, even worse. I got you caught up into it too. Conflict under stupid world. You should really withdraw from the case. Commute your sentence if you do. Never abandon you like this. You might not believe it, but I'm gonna pull it off a win somehow by absolutely just picking apart his case one by one. You seem awfully quiet. It is only a matter of time until your executions are carried out. Thought I would allow you to a good talk before you depart this world, but we're not giving up yet. We're gonna fight till the bitter end. The fates were sealed. No, we're not. While everyone can hesitate from neophytes, perhaps Holy Mother may finally forgive her. Further assistance shall be for naught. Then perhaps hold it right there. Why do you always have to be like that? What do you... I was simply throwing mercy on your shoulders. Sick, risking his life here to defend me. No, that won't do. Nick's just doing what lawyers are supposed to do. He's defending his client no matter what. Enough. There's no place for lawyers in the Hall of Justice. We have the divination seance, and but your insights were wrong. Oh boy, that's gotta hurt. Don't you get it? Errors are bound to happen if your insights are accepted without question. So I ask you, Royal Priestess, what is your true duty? Do the victim's soul or the Holy Mother herself wish to judge people in error? Oh, how dare you bring the Holy Mother's name into this? You know nothing, you phony baloney. Please, you two, enough already. Sorry, Nick, got a little carried away. That's not really like me, I should be thanking you, Maya. It's good to have you in my corner. How dare you mock me so you will not get away with this. Okay, I was a fool to show you compassion. Hall of Justice, you will receive your just desserts. I can see right through it. I can see right through that contorted smile. She says all these terrible things. But just the way she was raised, I guess. Okay. Zealot's murder. Could you tell me what happened? About as I can, but I can't remember anything from the middle of the right onward. Alright, suddenly felt sleepy. Even so, I didn't kill anyone. It's kind of cool to think that there's a mysterious female ventilator out there. I have a feeling it's gonna be the wife. You were that flight zealot too? Met several times during the meeting about the ride. Didn't know him quite well, but he seemed pretty quiet. Give me a moment. I gotta quickly check if I flushed the toilet. Super stinky dishes, but it was actually super good. Anyway, I wasn't sure I'd like it, but it was love at first bite. Like, you know, the salty noodles in Eldoon's? Eldoon's noodles, but if you added garlic and herbs to them, never for a really long time. Sounds more like a hot pot than ramen to me at that point. I miss ramen. While we were eating, he seemed to enjoy the food, but as soon as we were done, he left to go. The temple, coincidentally, in May's description. Lady Kira's identity. It was just me and Abbott and me. Seance doesn't show third figure. I wish I could have seen her in the flesh. Yeah, focus on the case. Came from the sky, bit of paratrooper. Plumed Punisher. How'd you know? Because the root doesn't have wings. Oh, there must be a secret room with it. You know, I mean, that might not be the case. Sorry, I wasn't any help. No, we got this. Or your favorite burger joint, you pick. Or perhaps both. Hamburger steak with toppings on my steak topping on my salty ball, but best of both worlds. Oh, I almost forgot. What is it? I have to favor to ask. Okay, what is it? I've got the high priest super. Okay, sure. To find a folding book before in the right. It's called the Tome of Secrets. Look, Lady Kira. It's got Lady Kira name written. Oops, don't tell you what I told you that. Tome of Secret contains secrets, huh? What are you two whispering about? Uh-huh. Thanks. I have a feeling the Fays are in fact actually. The Fays are in fact actually her name. Hello, anybody home? No answer, and me's probably out. Bob Ted, I would never do something like that. Here, my ass, get it out for me. There it is. We gotta go down. Boop. Here's Maya's bag. What's the strange pack? Steel Samurai, he's the hero back in my country. Da da da. It's actually Maya's favorite show. She got all sorts of merchandise related. I see, he looks strikingly similar to Plume Punisher. But, I mean, he definitely came around 10 years ago. I see, how interesting. There must be a common thread between I mean, I wonder. They probably have, like, the exact same. I digress. Okay. In my son. In my son. Kim my song. Im song. Im song. In son. Oh? Don't they put it away before you go blind. Relax, my hand just slipped. Tone of secrets. Trying to get cursed? Liable to swoop down. Mind if I ask you some questions? Tome of secrets. Why are they still giving? We speak of an outsider. Well, can you make an obsession? Nyaha. What a folding book. What of this? I see. Yes, I see. Very important. Told Chasters of the punic felt very important. What's written inside should only be known by them. Yes, yes, I see. Really? Is that all right to reveal that? You're benevolent. Patience, patience. The book contains a yep, true name. I left, but I'm back. Hello, Ninji. How are you today? Lady Kira's Im-sam. What's so important about the name? Will fail to reach. Much like trying to send a letter without the recipient's address. Makes it impossible to get their intention. You must know a spirit's face and true name before you can communicate with it. That is, the queen has a secret art. So she herself's gonna have a 26. Ooh, close soon. Exciting. All new to me. Besides, I get the feeling that she was Queen's secret art. Come again? Sorry. It is secret spirit channeling. Third-rate lawyer couldn't. Third-rate bit harsh, but instead of second. A tentacle hag frog. Spirit channeling. That's where the medium lets spirit project it. Well, now you have done your homework. Oh, I guess I studied a bit. One can bring back even the most ancient spirits. I've never seen her eyes quite light up. Pretty shocking when times like this. Indeed, a spirit memory is cut off at the moment of death. So even a spirit that is brought back after a century doesn't state any gaps in time. Within the moment of its death and the moment it's channeled, yes, and it clearly recalls all the memories it had in life. Thus, even heroes and scholars of antiquity can be channeled and directly learned from. Ooh! Our queens have all used the power to help the rulers of neighboring lands seek counsel. That's why we've never been invaded, and we have maintained our unique culture. Indeed. That is why only those with the power to channel spirits may rule our kingdom. Never endless illegal immigrants from laboring lands come seek the same great power as my mother. Becoming quite the problem, some have lost their way in life and look for grindism for their salvation. Dubious natures like driven them from their own lands. Gasp and pain definitely fits that bill. You weren't treating him like he was ready for spiritual power. There's still much I have to learn now. Advance takes me to the very limit of my ability. Spiritual power doesn't measure up to Maya's. Just mocking me in the mind right now. Don't be ridiculous. For knowledge of your face, you impudent nincompoop. Was once the important role of the queen. So the queen can perform. I will be a powerful priestess just like my mother. Divination part of my training. Forgive my ignorance, for your benevolence. Ho ho! Now I see, it's really something she aspires to be. I'm gonna ace that test and become the next master. After all, I can't let my clan and other villages down. Looks like she actually has something in common with Maya. Well, she would be Pearl's age. Perhaps. There might be more important things to do. That's true. Or does it? Lawyers are witness breed. On the day of the riot, my mother was engaged in other duties at the palace. My mother's a brilliant woman. I dared prosperous, where I'm personally lead the battles of the insurgents. Another dead end. This is bad. Anyway, I need to look into leads. You're there over him. Don't let him escape. Oh boy. Ring, play. What? There's service here in town? Escaped prisoner. Ah, it must be that man. Police, no longer a suspect. Might know something. Let's go take a look. Korean Blaza. I'm making back. I forgot about this. I need to do some stretching next side when I get home. I'll be your guide. Huff Huff, I'll be. That's. Have you seen him? You're right, sir. 1 second. Huff Huff, wheeze. Have you seen the escaped prisoner around here? Oh, that police came rushing over. I heard them saying something about an escape disappearing in this area. Above Ted, too dangerous for you to be around. Our rebel, Mr. Rebel. What sort of would I be if I? As long as I might as well. Warbird. Look at all those vegetables. Let's see. Freshly picked this morning. Never heard of any of this. I hope we bought enough money. Oh, he's gone downstairs. Ruff. Whoa. Sniff something out. Good chat to be if Yeah, Joe, how about this? I hope this works. Picked up the scent. Mind if I borrow Shadow? By all means. And yeah, go get it, boy. Ruff. Yes, dog. I'm heading down the manhole now. Wait, don't worry. That's not what I fear. There are many so lurking down there. Oh. Wondering why you would go to such lengths for investigation after all? It would simply withdraw from this case. You might commute your sentence. I'm doing it to prove my innocent. Already been found guilty. Don't worry. The next day in court is an explicit for the whole. Let's use it to our advantage. We'll turn this trial around. You lame brain. Alright, let's go. Let's go, Shidu. Mr. Wright's down there. Ruff. Wait, come back here. Pitch black down here. Okay. Oh. What happened here? Oh, I finally came too. I can't remember that face anyway. You bitch. That dragon symbol. There's no mistaking, that's a rebel. Yikes. Got a little rough with you back there. Making that face. You want an apple? Oh, I thought he was gonna kill me. Pass the apple, thanks. My brother's armed? Jerk. We're using it as a rebel. Oh, wait. What kind of a law office? What else? Really? Dirk used to be a lawyer? Yep, just like you. Number one ex-lawyer. But I don't suppose he's coming around here anymore. And does I want to get out of the rebel business. Tired of being hounded by the cops and all that, so I came by to pick up my last of my stuff. Info to the Minister of Justice, then slip out of Karai. You're a key person of interest in this case. I can't let you go well. I'll tell you what you need to know. And sorry about punching your lights up like that. My bad, Mr. Lawyer Man. I'll tell you what I can know. I'm not a rebel anymore. What's this? This is a law book. Dragon covered on it. That's Dirk's law book. It's a readable Blair Bowls. Yep, mark of the dragon emblem on the front. Oh, okay. This section of Defense Culpability Acts. Practice. Then wrote the entire section out. And there's a law book. Yep. Okay. What's this do? What's this? Dragon insignia. Yep, that was Dirk's sign back in the law. You'd be a lawyer, right? Yep, he was a really long time ago. This same played a day's ass for sure. That scene. Wouldn't hold my breath. Okay. Is your coat? Nah, Dirk, impressive. Like the color, want to try it on? Really? You sure that's okay? Of course, I bet you would look great. I can't believe you fell for that. It's been hanging there forever. Don't ever trust this guy again. Oh, here we go. Click on this. And this one looks really old. Wow, this was taken about 20 years ago. Those are Dirk's sons. So this rebel Dirk in the center doesn't look all that old. Give me a moment, chat. I'll be right back. I'm back. I sent to just shut my door. Sounds look kind of familiar. With Yudi? Oh, Prosecutor Salamahi. There he is. Yudi was a rebel once. Resisted both his father and a lawyer. Then why did he become prosecutor? Being a lawyer in this kingdom is the same as signing your own death warrant. Culpability Act, right? Yep. Spark revolution from the inside, so he dove right into the enemy's den. Never looking at him now. You can say that again. With Kurain's legal system will be... you take up... Needs to be allowed to do our bidding. Dirk's been beside himself. What about the other child? Anybody who's gone back overseas? His name was Apollo. Is that bracelet? Is that really Apollo? He was a rascal, that one. Could shake the entire room. Matches out there raising high hell somewhere. Ha ha ha. He's sure he's doing just fine. Mr. R Rebel's description doesn't really do Apollo justice. That's why I know you're ready. Thank you, I'll be fine. Everything will be just fine. Responsible young man, never gonna outgrow that old voice though. What's this? Let's go. Incense on my flowers. Flowers so fresh. Did you put these? Something wrong with the flowers? Oh no, just a traditional thing here in Kurain. Pay no mind. There we go. Click on this. Let's go. There's a giant permanent deep in the queen. Guess the rebels really hate her. Remember to stay on that good side. Now we'll go talk to these foods. Battles of food here. They're still warm. Horror. Go to big app sites. I'll finish this section and then pull it. Sorry if I offended you. I think. But first, let's start with an appetizer. Wanna join me, Miss Lily Man? Got plenty of sewer lizards. Thanks, I already ate. I take it up there as sewer lizards. Oh, TV. You guys got electricity? Yeah, but the power goes out occasionally. Pretty inconvenient. You're telling me sometimes it goes out for an entire day. Forget I asked. And then we're gonna talk to this. It's like, that's why my anxiety started piking yesterday. Follow me through here. No reason to leave. No reason to leave. Then we go talk to these lizards. Yeah, they're pretty big. Sewer lizards, they grow bigger than you ever find eating. You eat these? What else would you do with them? Try one, plus that I'll definitely pass. You're missing someone out and find a treat, man. You know what? I'll live without. I think we now go just talk to him. Tell about the high priest's murder. Well, you know, banged my head against the rock. When he had nothing to do with the murder. Then where were you when the mat bang? By the time a kid was already dead. Must have been out cold the entire time. Oh no, you got that right. Why do you? The thing is, since I don't remember it, I was afraid it seemed suspicious, so I came up with that whole story. How much trouble his big fat lies caused me. Sorry for the trouble, but it was definitely my bad. Doesn't seem very sorry to be. You were at the scene of crime, but weren't involved. Got it. Dirk the attorney. Forced to reckon the juggernaut of law, might as well. Could strike fear into prosecutors' heart just by glaring at them. People call them his dragon glare. He even got criminals to confess and pass out with a well-placed gaze. You gotta be kidding me. He would never ever surrender. He'd fight for the accused no matter what. That's what you mean by the will of the dragon. Yep. Actually, your reward concord yesterday was mighty impressive too. You didn't give up no matter how hard you took a beating you took. Not unlike Dirk, I might add. Oh, hell yeah. Who knows when they might catch up with me. Please wait, I still need to ask you something. Go ahead, shoot. What are you rebels trying to do? Into Sanctum in the first place. Our rebels' plan. Or more precisely, I was trying to escape from prison, that's all. The High Priest was a fool, getting taken in by Dirk. Should I hightail that out of here? Up? He's got 3 Cyclops on. Of course, they always increase. Cyclops. I don't know hiding anything. Damn. Take this. I'm going to assume that we have all of it. Uh-huh. That's a rebel. You were there on the... More precisely, were you there because of that? Uh-huh. Trying to escape from prison, that's all. Was a fool, he fell for Dirk's lie and sink and sold out his country. I'm gonna say he helped you escape, didn't he? Nope, I was getting out of the rebellion anyway. Nope. He'd opened his eyes, but we never had a chance to go around the regime. Didn't the High Priest's death really hurt you on the inside? I beg to differ. I think this is it. I still don't get it. Okay. I'm not really sure. Should go over everything. Okay, so I should have. Can I move? We'll get quickly skip and that's a rebel. This wouldn't be in this wouldn't be here in this room. Oh, the flowers. All right, that flowers. There we go, the flowers. Terrain. Hit you hard. That well. Ooh-hoo-hoo, let's go. You're in too much into this rebellion. Tomorrow I'm planning. Uh-huh. Yeah, thank you for the subscribing, Liam Blum. Hello, love. This little bit of flag. I found this person that you wrote the message and left it here. Hope they brought you the food at your request. Ha 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 ha. We got it. Yeah, we can chat at this one. You're gonna tell me the truth now? Oh, Miss Good Loyal Man. What do you mean? With my face plastered all over the place, I couldn't stay out of the open no more. Took advantage of my forward grabbing a place hot and gonna kiss this kingdom goodbye. Not buying. Can tell just by a white hot flame. This so. Dirk's loyal book, I'm no loyal. Look at that mark brand on the cover, and that mark stands for unwavering commitment. Dirk wave, roll the dragon. Hell yeah. You have the same mark on the scarf tied to your arm. You wouldn't be wearing that if you were no longer a rebel. Forgot to take it off, that's all. No, as a wanted man. Hidden mark proves you're still a rebel. What do you want? Why do you think I think you're wrong? You wear a heart on your sleeve just like me. And this is what I believe in. The law. The fact that I'm a lawyer. The fact that I'm a lawyer is always what I believe in. Yeah. No, I wouldn't. No, because I wouldn't be much use to my clients dead. Now admit it. You've never once thought about leaving the Defiance Dragons, have you? Looks like you really got the will of the dragon inside you. You're gonna start crying. Unlock successful. We unlocked all his pants. Hell yes. Not that Mr. Arabelle's plaid. I had to take it out of you. We'll be heading up. Oh, she a day. What do you want to be taught? Bruh. Adweek. What do you want to be taught? Oh, she at there. Chasters. I can teach you a little word. I should get rid of that one. In other words, you're a foreigner, a lawyer who's been charged with abetting a criminal to boot. Oh no. And I've seen my fair share get pardoned after weeping on the floor of the Queen. I know I'm gonna keep fighting until the end. Yeah, I can see that now. So what are you doing here anyway? Secret hideout key from a helper. Secret hideout key. Next order is from there. Town swarming with cops, thanks to that. Dirk was supposed to give you. I've got to have to abort that mission. Wait one long thought you'd be able to tell me something about the High Priest. Happy New Year, Kaifa! Happy New Year, Kaifa! Let me ask you to give you this. The Zorb is actually a key. That being super secret. Okay. And then we click on this because I see it in the background. Don't mention it. Let's go. And everyone, the turn to Lady Kira, Rebel Hunter in disguise. Beats me, but whoever she is, Bushwhack told us all up to jail, even worse, attacking us. Been watching like a Star Wars framing us for different crimes. Framing you for crimes? Likes to pretend that one on three to think what they want. Because of that, their hearts can't rest without sympathizing with the rebellion. Framing people for things they do. It's just some lick split work for the Garan regime. With that DC. As I say, I got a little trick on my sleeve. Do you teach words or phrases? I can teach you phrases. Happy New Year. Happy New Year's. Oshogatsu omedetou. Oshogatsu omedetou. Or Happy New Year in Japanese. I can teach you whatever. Akematsu omedetou. Akematsu. Oshogatsu. Akematsu omedetou. Akematsu omedetou is this. Akematsu. Oshogatsu is Akemashite omedetou. Akemashite omedetou. Oshogatsu is New Year's. Akemashite omedetou. Kinoko ga kimochi warui. Kinoko ga kimochi warui. Kinoko ga kimochi warui. Kinoko ga kimochi warui. Kimochi warui. Warui. That's how you say mushrooms are gross. Kinoko ga kinoko. Your own regime, you know how to control the people. Unfortunately, we don't have the conclusive evidence. Without that, we can't prove anything. I know the feeling. They'll probably just dismiss it out of hand. I have to unless Lady Kira if I want to get anywhere soon. Goal of the revolution. Our goal: get no good defense culpability act. Turn in corrupt cesspool where false charges are overlooked and prosecutors are the only one heard in court. 23 years since the first. What happened to the 23 years ago? Amara, that's where it all began. And before I was born, a previous queen was assassinated. Dirk was assassinated. That's the official line, anyway. Official line? Trump dubbed Dirk was framed, I'm telling you. He was? Plus, Dirk was a lawyer. Once the people thought a lawyer had killed the queen, they turned against all lawyers. Passed. Oh, okay. Even worse, it changed the significance. And prosecutors used to hotly contest the insights made coming out. Oh, like I've been doing. That's right. Insights are just another piece of evidence. Alright, I see what you mean about the significance of divines. Yep, the insights became the only truth and arguing against them was banned. And Kinoko wa kimochi warui. Kimochi warui. Yep, that's pretty much it. It is bet. Kinoko wa キノコはちょっと気持ち悪いね。That's it. Shall be undone to the headsman's axe. Okay. Pumped up disc. And the drones were rebelling against. Yep, all we want to do is fair and just kingdom. Overthrow the current regime. Well, PW, Phoenix right. PW, Phoenix right. I was like, oh, wait, my phrase is different than yours. I just use translate. Ga and wa just are literally the same meaning, but Ga puts the emphasis on a different part of the. I think it puts emphasis on the kimochi warui part, whereas wa puts the emphasis on the kinoko part. It's what Google Translate doesn't do super well. It's the emphasis and stuff like that. It means the exact same thing. Wait, translate, huh? Hey, Pico. Jumped like that. Hey, Pico. Hey, baby boy. Baby boy. You know you can. Fair enough about that. Let's go. We'll go read. May 11th Bazaar. I got hit from behind. They let me go in the end. Whoa, finally got out of that. Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you're okay. I'm so worried. Chaster, what happened to him anyway? He came out of the manhole about 5 minutes after you went in and wasn't help. I tripped down and fell. Better keep things to myself. Any ideas now? Oh no, not here. We want to go to. You want me to do some squats? Okay, I can do some squats. Squats. 1 squat, 2 squat, 3 squat, 4 squat. 4 squat, 6 squat, 7 squat, 8 squat, 9 squat, 10 squats. Arabelle entrusts me with this. Wouldn't you be to know that there are no such thing as lawyer cooties, right? No move. Inner sanctum. Oh, the inner sanctum. Oh, the eye is missing. Yes, you cannot tell me I know that one. Yes, there was an eye missing of this bird. But... Rougher's blood. And right there. There we go. Hey, this eye is missing. What are you doing? Take that. I knew it. Oh? Pico. No. Oh shit. Okay, here we go. What does it mean? I don't know. I don't really, but it seems to be a secret rebel hideout. In the inner sanctum, someone will pay for this. I have to look around. Besides, you're watching a movie, should be fine, right? And you see. In your case, lawyer dribble. Oh boy, we gotta go. Look at it. Very well, bobbed head. Let's go. Move. Rebel hideout. May 11th hideout. Can't believe the secret hideout. Space for storing water makes sense. Rebels must have converted in space into a hideout. But what with Warbird revolving door? Okay. Originally like this. Think that we're scheming their schemes, desecrated punk Ryanism themselves. Okay, stop that. Take photos. You won't be tainted as long as I don't touch anything. Bobbed head, just don't use it. Oh. Shaped like a Magatama. Moss, shaky green stuff. Whoa. What's happening? Nothing. Oh. Look, Bob's head plum. Oh, wait, I believe it's a limited edition promotional item. Oh my god. Oh my god, hand it over right now. Which says definitely a huge fan. It's even more electronic than the previous one. Must be plume fams. Okay, we got to find the order here. What's this? Let me see. Thought I was not supposed to touch anything. Exception handed over. Oh, holy mother, what's it say? It of the right, infiltrate and search for clues about that incident from 23 years ago, Dirk. What the rebels are up to. Intriguing. That will not do. Will never be carried out. It's still here, and Abbott in me is no longer able to aid the rebels. I knew that. Hey, this looks familiar. What is it? Some kind of... It's a recipe for Chinese curry. Yummy. Curry is good. I could go for some curry. Those are the filthy insurgents. But I've once thought you weren't supposed to come and go. Point strange custom working in my favor. And this clock here. The Plume Punisher Calendar now. The villain's based on the show. I doubt that's it. Rotates when you pull the chain. I see. Then you must shut the door and destroy the mechanism that accesses this place. But wouldn't that trap me in here? I will come visit you once a year. She's actually serious. Damn. She's not the smartest of cookies. So this was source, so it's through the channel head. Use the sacred design to wash the chain of blood from a body. Oh. Weapons and a lot of them too. Look at the excellent work, Bob's head. Thanks. Okay, we gotta go down the side. There's obviously gotta be something I'm missing. There's obviously gotta be something I'm missing here, right? Something? Something? Oh, there's Bobhead. Grr. Constant. Oh, there's blood down here. What's this blood stain? Don't even... Please, that reminds me. Liminal testing. Oh, hell yeah, we found some liminal testing. Okay. And then there we go. There we go. Huge blood stain out there. Blood from under. There's definitely a lot of blood here. Physically. Luminal erect, even in photographs. That should do it. We should just... But the... Oh. In that case, was he... Oh. Oh, hell yeah. Mr. Wright, you shouldn't come here in a hurry. It's your fault for being so slow. Faster and more efficiently. Sorry. Oh no, well bobbed head. How about it? Oh. There's a temple. I made temple. Welcome back, Mr. Wright. How'd it go? Unfortunately, I couldn't find anything conclusive. No way. I don't understand, Bobhead. What didn't you understand? Why do you not commit any misdeeds in your investigation? Pro lawyers ply their trade. Who told you that? My mother. Are you saying she won't? No, that cannot be. You must have committed some misdeeds under my nose. Whole day following me around. What's it now? Son of money has need of me. What's going on? I must perform for parade zealot. Third time the charm. Looks like she needs to learn the hard way of why you don't fuck with me in the courtroom. Now there we go. But let's see here. Clydesdale was killed by the Kiro's dagger. That doesn't sound good. I know a very definitive piece of evidence. Okay. Kira's been killing people, full stop. Can't allow people to be controlled by violence. Sounds like something a rebel might. It does. If Lady is really one of Inga's subordinates, that would exonerate. Unfortunately, I have no way of proving that in court. Oh, how too bad. Blood stain inside. I don't know if it's how it's connected. Alien is an entrepreneur at heart. He's a tourism entrepreneur, that's definitely for sure. Ralph's divination sounds. Divination sounds? But I thought that only works against the accused. Not always. That's right, like Dirk used to say. Priest on just another piece of evidence. I've never heard it's just something work both ways before that. Find it, now only the people of crying find it strange. Want to say good luck tomorrow? Hell yeah, we're gonna... Well, there's a sign factor. Huge gamble. Yeah, because I still have to make mushroom of the week. And... to be continued. So I'll call it here. And try and play it maybe on Tuesday. And... boop, just move to just yet. We're gonna close this game down because we're gonna close it like this. Yes, I have finished playing the game. Yes, we have finished playing the game. That's what we've been doing. We've been finishing playing the game. Finished playing the game. That's what we've been doing. Doing. We should go find people to raid. We should go find people to raid. And that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna go find people to raid. We'll click on this, we'll click on this, we'll click on this channel part. Channel part, boop. Channel thing. And then from here, we'll click on, go live. Actually, no, I already know who I'm gonna raid. It's gonna be a red. We're gonna raid them. We're gonna raid them because it's that time. And for the folks, remember y'all loved y'all valid. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Please make sure you do take care of yourself. Y'all are super duper important. Berries neglect. Please not neglect y'all on me or anybody else. We'll be back again. I'll be back again, like probably later today. You know, just for little bits and pieces and all like that. Kind of just like good old vibe and thriving and conniving. That's all the plan is. We're also gonna be doing a little bit of it's another stream later in the day once I've gone out to dinner and made the video of the mushroom of the week. But anyway, I will see you all again then. Goodbye, my friends. I love you all. Bye bye, my friends. Much just bye bye. Bye.